Prince Harry's leading the charge in Florida as an exciting and inspirational event for world-class heroes gets ready to start this weekend. Harry created the Invictus Games for wounded service members from across the globe. Norah O'Donnell is an ambassador for the Games in Orlando. She'll interview Prince Harry today, but this morning she introduces us to one of the athletes who are the real stars. Norah, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I wish you guys could be here with me. I'm standing in what is the equivalent of the Olympic Park here at the Invictus Games. We're talking about more than 500 athletes from 15 different countries here to compete for the running of these games that Prince Harry started in London back in 2014. And while then the team from the UK dominated in the medal count, we met an American athlete who even impressed Prince Harry.
Max Rohn is on a mission to reclaim his title atop the Invictus medal stand in discus and shot put.
Hopefully this year I can come out, put together a good performance and just outthrow the entire competition.
That's a high bar, considering he wasn't always much of an athlete.
Were you a high school athlete?
I would say I was a bad high school athlete. I went to track and field at the first Warrior Games. My coach always says that you can't teach tall. So I was a perfect fit for throwing.
Meaning you had the size?
I had the size to be a thrower, which was comforting, but also disappointing at the same time because I thought I was a runner and I was very fast. Turns out I was very slow. So.
Though he once lacked the prowess on the playing field, he set out for a career on the battlefield.
Primarily what our mission was to go into the police stations, look after the Iraqi police officers, train them with the help of Iraqi police advisors, which are just American cops.
Deployed to Iraq in January of 2009, he was seriously wounded by an insurgent-thrown grenade just 5 months later.
What did you think when you knew you were injured? What went through your mind?
I think pretty much what every greenside corpsman thinks is everybody else all right? That's when I looked down at my leg and I was like, all right, well, I'm not okay, so we should probably fix that. The Marines basically saved my life that day.
Well, you had been spending a lot of time saving their lives.
Well, I like to think that it works both ways.
The Navy corpsman spent the next 4 years as a patient at Walter Reed, where he received his Purple Heart, met President Obama, and endured 14 surgeries to save his leg, before requesting a 15th to remove it.
So how hard was that decision?
It wasn't very hard for me. I knew it right away because where I am at Bethesda, there's a lot of traffic. Most people going through limb salvage do not have good quality of life. You could either keep your limb and be in pain and you can't ever do what you wanted to do in life, or you can get the amputation and get your life back.
The first step to getting his life back meant hitting the gym. Within a year, he entered the Warrior Games, a competition among U.S. military personnel who endured injury. Prince Harry was there too. The Warrior Games inspired the Prince to create the internationally focused Invictus Games in 2014. After its London debut 2 years ago and a lopsided medal count in favor of the UK, the Games have come to the United States, where Team USA is looking to turn things around, just like Max Rohn, who now spends 20 hours a week training at a Penn State University program designed for disabled athletes and has him accomplishing more than ever.
I'm in the best shape of my life right now.
You're in the best shape of your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a far better person after this life experience. Things go wrong. Stuff happens. It's what you do internally to deal with those problems. I'm a stronger person for it at the end of the day.
You're living your best life.
Absolutely.
And there are hundreds of more great athletes like Max who are here, and the opening ceremony begins on Sunday. First Lady Michelle Obama will be here, former President George W. Bush. The games go all week. Vice President Joe Biden, just a sign of how big these games are as we honor our veterans. Gail.
Wow, Norah, this is so exciting. It's not often that I wish I was in your suitcase when you go on a road trip, because I really wanted to meet Prince Harry, but I'm really smitten with Max. What a great guy.
Oh my gosh, isn't he great? He's terrific, and he's going to be changing, sports for the disabled in colleges. Just a terrific, terrific guy. I was honored to meet him.
All right, Norah, can't wait to see what you do with Prince Harry this afternoon. See you later on.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Bye. Don't forget, Norah's going to interview Prince Harry this afternoon. I think it's set for 2 o'clock. You can see part of that conversation tonight on the CBS Evening News. More this weekend on our digital network, CBSN. And then, of course, Monday, Norah returns with the rest of the interview right here on CBS This Morning.